With the future of the proposed 70-mile transmission line up in the air, the debate over how to address Maryland's growing energy needs will be a hot topic in Annapolis next session. And the bills set to be debated are already being drafted. Fox 45's Jessica Babb joining us live, breaking down what we can expect in the upcoming session. Jessica.
Mary, for months now, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle have expressed concerns about the Maryland Piedmont Reliability Project. Some arguing it won't benefit Maryland, but will benefit data centers. On the other side of the argument, you have transmission officials who say this proposed transmission line is critical to addressing growing energy needs in the region, especially since Maryland uses more energy than it produces. So now lawmakers are faced with a big question this session: how to change that. The 2025 legislative session is right around the corner, and soon lawmakers will be heading back to Annapolis debating a host of hot topics, like energy in the state.
It's going to be one of the most important issues of the session.
In the light of the controversial 70-mile transmission line that's been proposed across Baltimore, Carroll, and Frederick counties, questions about where we get our energy and if we have enough energy have surfaced. And now lawmakers are buckling in for a busy session.
We'll just be covered in power lines unless we decide to pull our heads out of the sand and drastically change how we generate energy in the state.
Senator Karen Lewis Young, representing Frederick County, has pre-filed legislation which will require a data center study looking at the financial, environmental, and energy impacts. While she planned this before the controversial transmission line took off, she says the issues are related.
Data centers are major consumers of energy. We could have rolling blackouts if we approve too many data centers too quickly.
She says she's looking into other legislation, which could require transmission developers to use existing right-of-ways, if at all possible, before building new transmission lines. Senator Brooks and Heddleman have pre-filed a bill related to overhead transmission and conservation easements. Delegate Nino Mangione has also pre-filed legislation related to natural gas energy generation. For farmland that could be impacted by power projects, he's also drafting a bill adding a 350% premium to the highest appraisal of farmland as a way to compensate farmers for their loss of income.
Many of these farmers, that is their business and way of life.
Especially important for projects that could include eminent domain.
We can try to make it where these very large companies make sure these people are getting their money's worth when it comes to having to disrupt their entire life.
When we talked with Senator Chris West a few months ago, he said he was planning to introduce legislation which could lead to more transmission and energy planning and potentially delay the proposed Maryland Piedmont Reliability Project.
My bill will tell the Public Service Commission no more permits for electrical transmission lines until after the 2026 session, when they and we will know what new trajectory we get on.
Young says other lawmakers are looking into a bill that would make sure data centers are built next to power plants or sources of energy.
I know the Republican caucus will be coming with a package of different energy utility related bills.
With lawmakers in both the House and Senate working on bills, the debate on how best to solve these issues is only beginning.
My position is addressing our energy needs and maintaining our commitment to doing it in a manner that will protect our environment and attain our clean energy goals.
And there will likely be many more pieces of legislation to come. And as for the proposed transmission line, as of tonight, the developer has still not filed an application with the state. Live in Baltimore, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.